Mm. 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 Well, that's lovely. Come on. Yes. There's one. Mickey Coco. Great song. Great song. Nothing but Mugman. Mugman 93. Hi again, Mugman. Hello. On here for 9 minutes already? I haven't done nothing. Wow. Been on here for 9 minutes. Haven't done nothing. Wow. Let's get to it. Let's get to it then. Yeah, what's up, Mugman? Yeah, I remember that name. What's up, Mugman? What was it before? I can't remember. Just me today, I guess. Yeah, for now. 3. Oh, that was from Albuquerque 3. Yeah. Albuquerque 3. You were in yesterday's chat. Yes. That was fun. Glitched user. Were you in yesterday's chat too? So much happened yesterday. Yo man, I just started the guitar. How should I start? And with what song? Well, if you just started, man, here's the thing. If you just started, I recommend maybe not like I recommend getting familiar with what you have here, like picking, holding the pick, all the basic stuff. Then get into songs later, and then pick simple songs. What was it? Something simple like that, just 3 notes or something. Get used to holding this thing, and get used to playing with the pick. You can play with fingers, and you can do all that stuff too, and people learn that way, and you can learn your own way, but the way I teach is playing with a pick. Because more often than not, if you can play with a pick, you can play with anything. Make sense? So work on this pick and holding it. There's all these dynamics. There's all kinds of dynamics. I'll work on that. Thanks. Man. The problem is I had one pick and I lost it. That's funny. Well, next time, go to a local music shop or wherever sells picks, Guitar Center or something, and get a bag of picks. Get a bag of the same type of picks. Whichever ones you want. Color, whatever. And just get used to doing this. Right? Those are all down. Doing down, 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 down. And you can just go down, down, down. But at first, it's going to be a little bit like, it's going to be a little different because you've never explored the thing. You've never really touched it. And in this hand, we'll get used to just doing one finger at a time. We'll start here. You just go each string. Like that. That's how I would teach beginning. Very, very beginning stuff. And then the next lesson would be something like that. And then keeping the fingers down. More often than not, people have a habit of doing this. Lifting their fingers up. Nope, we want to keep them all down. That way we can do stuff like this. Right? Kind of people are missing out. Whew. Ouch. How many years have you been playing the guitar, Lizard? Um, 20 years, but here's the thing. Something about 20 years, maybe. I started playing bass when I was a kid, and I didn't start learning guitar until shortly after that, maybe a couple of years after that. Because then I got a guitar. I got an electric guitar, and I think I won it. I won the guitar at like a raffle or something. Do you think Ice Cube is a good day beginning song? Oh yeah. Ice Cube rules, bro. Yeah, whatever you want. But learn the basics first. Learn the basics, and then you can get a teacher. Get a teacher to help you out with the song. But when I first started playing guitar, I didn't really learn guitar. I just plucked at it. But I was studying bass more. So I would noodle with the guitar for many years, but mostly focusing on bass. That is cool, man. How did you win the guitar? So I think, I don't know, it's way too far back to remember. I think my dad and I went to, like a auction, something like that. He was getting stuff or was interested in stuff, and he just brought me along, and one of those things was a guitar, and I think that's how I won it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it went down. But like I said, I didn't really play it that much. I would mess around with it, but I wouldn't really learn anything. I didn't actually start really playing the guitar until I was a teenager. And then once again, I would just mess with it. So anyway, long story longer. I had an acoustic guitar when I was in high school, and then I was learning chords on my own and stuff like that. And then I was going to my bass teacher, and he was a guitar player too. He played everything, but he was a great guitar player too. Phenomenal guitar player. And he showed me basic stuff. And then anyway, I don't think I started actually sitting down with the thing and learning it until college, 20s, something like that. And then I got this guitar. I got this exact guitar in California somewhere, and I can't remember where I got it from. And I was living in my van during the pandemic in California, and that's where I kind of started playing a lot more often. And once again, teaching myself stuff wasn't really anything. But the thing went away for like 4 years. It was in storage for 4 years. And I just got it back in January, just a couple months ago. So when I got it back, I wanted to make sure I wanted to go back over the basics completely, almost like starting over again. So it's been kind of like this journey for the past couple months of just getting used to basics and playing with the metronome, making sure my rhythm and my timing is really sharp and proper. Because to me, man, I'm not like a purist or anything when it comes to music. I mean, maybe on some things, but definitely with guitar, when you watch guys that are professional, whenever they make it look easy, when they're like lightning fast, or not even fast, but just how like comfortable they are with it, they know exactly where to go. They know how to attack it. They know how to control the instrument and make it really speak. That's where I want to be. And if they can do it, I can do it. That's my attitude. So, yeah, they all had to start somewhere too. They don't get good overnight. They're not just magically like that. Jackson or an Ibanez? If I were to pick one, or are you asking if this is a this is called a Washburn. If I were to pick a Ibanez or a Jackson, I like Ibanez. Ibanez guitars are great. I like the design of Ibanez guitars. Yeah, I like Ibanez guitars. But I like Jackson guitars too. Jackson are known for the V shape, you know. But Ibanez, dude. And I was really into Korn, the band Korn, when they were popular. And they played Ibanez, 7-string Ibanez. So I actually, I bought a 7-string guitar just a few years ago, and I was trying to learn on that one. I mean, that was fun, but I don't have it anymore. It was a beautiful guitar. Of course, Korn, yeah. Yeah, man. So it's been pretty cool. But I just feel like I want to get to know the basics and all the fundamentals. I want to get them known. Like, if that's all I study for the next year, I'll know I've done a good job. You know what I mean? I don't know what black pink is. What is that? Anyway, so with that said, I've been on here for a while now, just talking. So I just want to get this done. Just warm up exercises. You know, I just woke up, so I'm cold. I'm really cold right now. The amount of effort that you put into a guitar is absolutely great. Hey, thanks a lot. And that's all that really matters to me, man, is my attitude on it. Even when I don't want to do it. Some days I just don't want to do it. But I just know that I have to. For whatever reason, I feel like I'm compelled to have to do this. I think I know why, because any amount of time that you're spending on it, you're getting better. Even on an off day. It all adds up. Yeah, so there's that one we got. I was just going to say real quick, make sure you guys, if you're not already, but make sure you're subscribed. I also do my artwork, so I'll do practice guitar. That's just a thing I do. but mostly it's all my artwork. So yesterday I did like a 4-hour session on this piece that I'm working on right now. So if you like what I do, please subscribe. Oh, wow. Coco. Whew. It's a great song. Coco. There we go. Nice. Thanks, bro. Aha, nice. No way, man. I'm not even there. That's funny. Eugene's bag of trick. Yeah, dude. Eugene's trick bag. Yeah, no. Not even close. That would be something to aspire to. Ooh, good name drop. I used to know that one. Let's see. Where is it? What is it? It's not major. What is it? Vicus. What was that? Oh, yeah. I don't know. Forgot. Oh, yeah. Because the light in your room, what? Because of the lights in your room, your hands look animated. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Like Mickey Mouse hands or something. see. Hold on a second. There we go. Oh, much better. Little posture change. You know, sitting down here for like an hour, sometimes it takes a lot out of my back. Was modes. The I just started from the modes from F. Started from F. I went up the whole scale, the whole major. F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. Yeah, all that. I did them in one octave. This is one octave. Practice like you, my ambition sucks right now. Yeah. Ambition. Yes. That's the word of the day, Curtis. Where do we find it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, I don't know where mine comes from. Sometimes I have absolutely zero, like kind of like right now. But here's the thing: whenever I'm feeling like I like really want to do something, and I'm like, yeah, I got a lot of energy, and I'm like, yes, we're in love with this thing today. We're gonna get it. I get bursts of energy like that, like I don't know, and then it'll last for a little while, and then it starts to fade out. And during that fade out period, you're like, well, you're telling yourself, I gotta do this because I still have to do it or whatever, you know. It's almost like a job, you know. shouldn't look at it that way, but you should actually. You should look at it as like work. You need to put work in. You need to clock in like you would at any other job. But this is better than a job because, you know, you're getting better at something. Jobs are jobs. JOBs. They stand for just over broke. JOBs. Just over broke. And, you know, whatever that is, you know, I'm not making money doing this, but maybe I will, you know. But I don't look at it that way either. Because you're not doing this for monetary gain. You're not doing this for monetary gain. You're doing this for personal gain, you know. Maybe your own spiritual gain. Maybe your own physical gain. This is a physical instrument. This is physical. As little as these things may sound, and it sounds boring too, but it adds up, you know. Just put the hours in, man. And then it starts to become fun. So it might be like peaks and valleys. That's been my whole years of playing guitar, is I've just had these peaks and valleys so much. And now when I get to the valley part, I'm like, all right, we're down here again. Now I gotta peel myself out of bed and get this thing done, even if I don't want to do it. And more often than not, here's the thing, more often than not, when I don't want to do it, once I start doing it, I enjoy it. It has a reverse effect. Because you're like, oh shoot, you know, that's what it is. You talked yourself into not wanting to do it. Or making some excuse up, like, oh, I could do something else, or go get distracted, or, you know, on your phone or something. Nah. And this is why I do the lives. This is another number one reason why I do these lives, is to keep me off my phone. I don't want to be on my phone, because I know if I'll get sucked right into it, and, you know, my whole afternoon is shot, when I could have spent those 3 hours doing something better. Hey, thank you, Curtis. Hope to catch you later too, bro. Hey, thank you. Yeah, you guys, please subscribe, because we're on our way to 300 now. Woo! That's pretty sick. I don't even think it's been 2 weeks. Probably just about 2 weeks ago, maybe. I think I got 200. I hit 200 mark. I also play guitar with no pants. LOL. Everybody says that. I got shorts, bro. Alice in Chains. I was doing this one too, in this tuning. What was it? Life is a waterfall. You know that one? I think I'm playing it right. I don't know. That song that's actually a song from this band called Milk Crate. Milk Crate. Milk, M-I-L-K, Crate with a K. It's called All the Lies. All the Lies. And it's in a different tuning too, but that's kind of the main riff. I just kind of picked that up by ear. It's a cool song. Anyway, so let's see. I'm gonna take these slow. I really want to get a grasp on what these scales are, you know. The Ionian scale, the modes, right? The Ionian, the Dorian, the Phrygian, the Lydian, the Mixolydian, the Aeolian, and the Locrian mode. So that's what they look like. Between a 1 octave and a 2 octave pattern. These are 2, but they're written as the whole neck, like the whole fretboard. So we have it's actually about a 2.5 on the fretboard. But I'll show you what I mean. So this is 1 octave. So we're going from one note to the next. We're going from our root note to the higher note. See how those notes are the same? They're the same in pitch. Right? So I'm making my way up one way. Right, just like that. And I'm going from one home note, one root note to the next. And I'm playing every note in between there to get there in that scale. And that's 1 octave. So when I get to there, I got to keep it going. This would be the second one. That's the second one. Now the half part would be the next 3 notes in the scale. You know, and of course it would be those notes to finish off the 3 octave, right? So altogether it would be two and a half. Altogether it would be like that. But I kind of don't decide to do that as much because I don't have enough space. And when I get to this point, I could do it, but I'd have to put my hand in a very uncomfortable position. And it doesn't make sense because then I'm hurting my wrist. So this cowboy guitar, as I call it, this particular acoustic cowboy guitar, I guess, I don't know if it's designed that way, but it's not designed to get up to the higher frets. I would need a cutoff, cutaway, or whatever they call it, right? Yeah, cutaway. I would need a way to get my hand up there comfortably up to the higher fret. So I don't really do that. But when I play all 7 of these modes, if I start on the very first position, I'm actually able to semi-comfortably do the last mode of the scale from the 12th fret. But that's it. That's why I start on F. If I started on G, then go all the way up, I'd have to end up back, and it would just not be. It's not good. Anyway. I want to talk about the picking hand too a little bit. I think they call it economy picking. I can never tell the difference between it, but I just like to go with what's comfortable, with the least amount of like extra added noise in between. I guess that's kind of how it goes. But because if I picked everything, yeah, I don't know. It's almost like one da 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 da. Like I'm starting on an upstroke on the next 2 strings or something. You know what I mean? It would be like a down, an up, and then a down. So it'd be down, and then an up on this one, and then a down on this one, and then kind of back and forth. So I'm trying to like subconsciously be aware of my picking hand. We'll take it that far. And even if I just stick with that one and just keep cycling it until I get it comfortable, then I can bump up the metronome. Bump it up, bump it up, bump it up, and then try to play it within my control. And I think that's how you get a lot better. But you know, just that's how it goes. In fact, when you keep going up the metronome, you're going to have to start playing a little bit lighter with your pick, and only maybe hit like one, strike it once and let play legato, where you hammer on the notes. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Hello. Earbus. Anyway. Those are quarter notes playing on the click. Right. Oh. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to get some water. I need some water. Oh, yeah. Oh, there is another thing I wanted to practice too. Let's check this one out. We'll go back down to like 60. That's better. Let's check this one out. It's another spider exercise. I call them spider because they just look like a spider, I guess. That's the first one. So let's just focus on the first one real quick. Just like that. Back up. See, that was the second one. I'm not that used to that one yet. It's going to take a while to get comfortably. It's all about leaving these fingers down. Moving the fingers is not the hard part for me. It's keeping the other fingers down is the hard part. Leave these down. See? You gotta start over again. And you gotta separate them and then do these. That's hard. And then you do these ones. Oh, so I think. Back up. I think that's the whole exercise. It's hard. It's hard for me, anyway. I've seen the guys, I've seen people do it, and it's like, and it's like, but it looks super cool. Sounds great. It's good exercise. Oh my goodness. In fact, I'd like to explore this a little bit more. Bear with me. And I'm making them eighth notes too. I gotta go really slow. Now I make them quarter note. Dachshund 22. If you go on the E string and play finger on 9 fret, of the E string and strum down one time, then switch to 11th fret of E string, and strum down 6 times, you get the viral Indian sound. Not sure what you mean. Okay. If you go on the E string, place your finger on the 9th fret. This one or this one? I don't know. Interesting. Oh, man. Ugh. Woo. Spicy. Moving on. Now, I should be doing these exercises down here. That's what's really going to stretch my hand out. So it'd be like, wait, quarter note. Man, that's a weird one. It's a very strange thing. Weird. Weird for the hand. I'm getting it though. It's painful. Here's the hard one. Woo! This actually wasn't that bad. You have to sort of like relax with it and just trust yourself. Once again. Middle finger. Oh, skip the string. Back up. Ring finger. Whew! That's a challenge. play the 4 again. There we go. That's a good one. Good one to take in chunks. Take in chunks. Take in parts. Little pieces. Whew. I like that exercise too. There we go. Let's go back down. Let's move it up. We'll move it up. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Move it up. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Shift. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Shift. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. With that said, 1 or 2. Hold up, look, listen. What the heck? There we go. Let me find something here. Let me find something. Oh, okay. Come on. Stupid. Interesting. This is a capo song. Interesting. Let's just play along with this. Let's see if I have it. Interesting. A sus4. I think that's pretty much it. Now we're on to something. What's up, dude? Oh, hey. Oh, wow. I see the blue lettering. What's up? Lettuce. Lettuce. Willow. Let's see. Okay. You can relax a little bit when Did I really come here during Wonderwall? Christiana. Yes, you did. I just figured it out. It's pretty straightforward. Not much. Yeah, I kept getting hit with it so much. People just in the chat. May as well learn it. I think that I never knew it was a capo. There's a capo on here. Capo. Yeah, it's a capo song. Capoed at the 2nd fret. That's probably why I never learned it. Daryl Matthews, Zachary, how are you? What's up, bro? Is that a Kaiser capo? It is. Kaiser with a K, Kaiser with a Y. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward here. It's got E major 7. I'm sorry, E minor 7. To a G. To a D sus 4. To an A sus 4. Not much of a difference there. Wait, I'm just trying to get the rhythm down too. Absolutely hate this song, actually. This song sucks. I have a few of them. They're pretty LOL. Oh, yeah, the Capos. Next, Freebird. You know what? I would much rather learn Freebird. That's an American classic. None of this British crap. Zakar. It's Zetch, bro. Zechariah, bro. Do you have a pair of boots with laces? Not at the moment. I'm got my ponies on. Circa 2002. Did you finish the tea? Oh yeah. Not yet. No, that's not going to be finished for a while. But I keep working on it. Oh my God, Christiana, how you doing today? Dude, this band last night pissed me the hell off. Do you look like Dimebag Darrell? I don't know, do I? KK, Willow says KK. This is my fave emoji. That's tight, dude. Yeah. Let's just say they're very political band. They're very what was the term? Bitter? Yeah. Yeah. Major vomit emoji. Yeah, man. Which sucks because their music is really good. Really, really great music. And the musicians are like they're top tier musicians. What they play and what they do that's the best part. So I'll not like is once again it's having to separate the art from the ideologies stuff. They're called Gogol Bordello. Gogol Bordello. Enough said. Zach Sanchez, play I'm a Believer. I'm a Believer. I don't know that one. But that's a great song. I like that. I like the Smash Mouth version. I feel like I've heard of them. Yes, Christiana, you probably have. I saw them actually. I saw them for the first time ever was like in 2011 maybe at the Pepsi Amphitheater from in Flagstaff. They were the only opening band for Primus, and I saw Primus at the Pepsi Amp on the Green Naugahyde tour, and Gogo Bordello were opening for them, and they were fantastic back then too. You know, they're very high energy. They're very, you know, they call themselves like gypsy punk, but they're very high energy. They're very, very much so, and no doubt about it, they brought the whole crowd last night, and I think it was 1,700 people strong, probably more. And the whole crowd, they on a Monday night, they stayed. The whole crowd stayed all the way through, and they played for hours. They played for almost 3 hours. It was insane. We didn't get out of there till like 1 o'clock. And oh my God, Mystical Pebble is in the house, dude. What's up, Mystical Pebble? And these are the same people from yesterday. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? And yeah, they were good back then. Gogo Bordeaux good back then. But anyway, I've got them pulled up. I'll check them out in a bit. Yeah, dude, no doubt about it. You'll like their vibe. Their music is great. But they were just they were just with everything. Every song had to be, you know, driven a certain way. Though the thing that completely just made me sick was this song is called Something Idiots, and it's about a bunch of idiots. And if you don't, you know who are the idiots out there? The people that aren't political. And I'm like, oh, I guess I'm number one. We're number one idiot in the house. Yeah, if you're not political, you're an idiot. Oh, okay. So only what you believe, only the thing, the ideology you're pushing. Typical liberal leftist logic. Not about it. Not about it whatsoever. Can I have a mod? Mystical Pebble? Nah. POV Bakers? Who's begging? This stream. Hold on a minute. Hold on a second. I gotta read it. You skipped school. Lettuce. I got a bunch of kids in here. What's up? Interesting. Christiana. OG. I don't mind political music. It's the pushing of politics. Yeah. Bitter behavior that accompanies that. Yes, exactly. That ain't a way to get people. Well, okay. So here's the other thing. Here's the biggest thing. We're this, but buy our CD. Yeah. Meet us at the merch table. Oh, okay. Your capitalist merch table? Interesting. Will do. It just is so contradictory. Like, but we're the idiots. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Dudes from Ukraine too. Yeah, we all are illegal immigrants up here. Oh, okay. So you live in our free country, and you capitalize off of the goods and services of others. You guys are on tour. That costs money. Probably costs gobs of money, man. Yeah, interesting. Fucking gypsies, man. Excuse me. I saw that on there, yeah. Whatever, man. Whatever. Nothing against Ukraine. Just, hey, whatever. Anyway, I don't want to get political on here, but, and I'm not like, what do you call it? I'm not bitter about it. I'm just like, ugh. Like, why say that to people in the crowd, you know? But then they turn the table around real quick and say, love and peace and joy. And you know, love and peace and joy. But fuck you if you don't believe what we believe in. Should I laugh or fart? Water? You guys are weird. I don't know. Pebble, you're 9 years older than me. Interesting. Wait a minute, what's going on? Hey, I'm not a kid. I'm an 18-year-old in 12th grade. Okay. You're an 18-year-old woman. 8th grade. I know Lettuce is a youngster. Ah, yes, the sweet taste of water. Interesting. You guys are crazy, man. No, Cicada is not here. Cicada, yeah, no. Man, we got crazy cicadas in Prescott. So loud. Yeah, cicada. Cicada, Christiana, Cicada is this girl from, I don't know where she's from. She's from the States. But she's part of this little group here now. I made these guys mods. So shout out to Willa Aldred, a.k.a. Lettuce, and Mystical Pebble. They are Roblox warriors, I believe. I don't know. I'm going to a new doctor this week. Prayers. He gives me focus drugs. So I can actually sit down and pray. Yeah. Right on. Prayers be with you for sure. Lioness. Band of Horses, bro, that's a great song. No, I don't know that one, but I know what you're talking about. I'm going to write that down. Thanks for the recommendation. Yeah, Band of Horses was great. Maybe not focus drugs, though something. Okay. Jesus is Lord, amen. I went to the bath. What the heck? I went to the bathroom in school and cried. I'm sorry. Hey, but you know what? You said you're in 12th grade. You're almost out of there. So you don't have to worry about any of that. It's actually a great song, man. You're right. Yeah, dude. I'll have to listen to that one. The Band of Horses, that's a cool group. I saw them open for the Black Keys, also an awesome band. That's a cool band, too. Heck yeah, dude. The Aviation Grill. Hi, how you doing? Mystical Pizza, lettuce and meat. Lettuce and me you are. Twins. One of the best shows I've ever seen, too. Nice. Thanks. Oh my gosh. Thought there was something on my back or like a mouse or something. It was these things. Freaked me out. Woo! I was about to just shit myself. Remember that time when we went and saw Ozzy and Jimmy? Oh yeah, of course. That's actually on film. I've seen it on YouTube before. If you pause it at a certain moment too, you can see me. You can see me, Derek, and William Derek Scott, right? Yeah. And this dude Seth, my friend at the time. Yeah. Love that show. That was the one and only time I ever saw Ozzy. I think you're in the crowd too. Yeah. I got the screen grab. I was right in front of it. Yes. Now I remember. Yes. Yes, now I remember. Not at the Jimmy Kimmel one. I had just left. I think I had just left LA. Within that same week. But I saw them on that tour. So when I was talking about the Gogol Bordello, I saw them just months after on that tour. Yeah. Because that's when they had a different drummer. Primus had a different drummer. It was called the Green Naugahyde Tour. I think they had just started it in like LA area. They played the Jimmy Kimmel show, and then by the summer it was at the end. So it must have been 2011 or so. I had to get back on my bus because I forgot water bottle. Oh, jeez. I'm thinking of a different song. There we go. That's it. I don't know. Parents are arguing again. Well, weird. Yo, I'm gonna leave the live for a few minutes. All right, cool. I'm gonna end this live too here in a bit. Oh, I thought she said, okay, donkey. Whoa. Okay, donkey. Okie dokie artichokey. I gotta get it done, dude. We gotta take my grandpa for ice cream later. Cool, dude. All right, Christiana, wonky donkey. Yeah. Eric Wooddrum. It's D to E right before the verse. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Thanks, bro. reminder. It goes to something like E major? No? I don't know. Just winging it. Sounds good. That's sick, dude. I'll play this one for the heads out here, so we got. Oh, heck yeah. All right, guys. I am going to start another stream soon. Shortly. I'll be working on my drawing. So I'll see you then. Take care. Ta-ta. Bye, guys. Bye, Christiana. Bye, guys.